The video that I'm going to show you is a tribute to my sister and my dad. We all really do miss him. We wish he was here today, but we know that he is watching from up above.
Born October 20th, 1993. You were the youngest. So maybe that's why you had Dad's hand wrapped around your finger from the start.
And then there's this little lady, Rachel Meredith.
Greatest feeling in the world. It's the greatest feeling in the world.
He watched you grow up, share some birthdays, and become the princess.
Got that right.
You cried, pouted, and cried some more. Like that one time we went to go get our picture taken.
On their way to the Sears Portrait Studio.
There you are, crying again.
Hey.
Yes, taking a picture sounds easy enough, but add 4 unique little personalities, a finger in the mouth here, a wet diaper over there, and a hair bow that just keeps disappearing.
As you can see, they're working real hard, but not a lot of result.
Why even reasoning doesn't work?
Kids, can we have some cooperation, please?
He loved to hold you.
In the hospital, and they had.
You looked up to him. You were always right, and you became the one who was to be obeyed.
We know better, don't we?
He loved you almost as much as he loved Oreo. And while I know we miss his laughs, we've always got him watching.
People say rain on your wedding day is a good omen. And I never really understood why. And Eric, yesterday, you explained it. You can't untie a wet knot.
When I was preparing for this speech, I asked one of the doctors I'm rotating with if he had any advice on best man speeches. He said to make sure I talked about all the bad, funny things the groom had done when he was drunk, belligerent, whatever. The problem is Eric has his shit together way better than anyone I know, especially myself. So I don't have any of those stories. But there is one situation that I'm gonna tell you guys about. He told me never in my life could I tell anyone about this, but I'm going to.
And so, as if a rite of passage, you brought Eric down to Arkansas. We were out trout fishing, and the water level dropped, the current got tougher, the rocks appeared, and this trolling motor went to the bottom of the river. And it might seem silly to be bent out of shape and upset about a backwards wired trolling motor, but it was our grandpa's. So it was a sentimental one. But all of a sudden, both you and Eric stood up and started stripping. There was no conversation, there was no discussion. This trolling motor probably had very little value to Rachel, and it certainly had no value to Eric. But it meant something to us. And you guys were gonna go in for it. And at that moment, we knew, Eric, you were Rachel's perfect match. You are selfless and giving and thoughtful and hardworking.
I don't have a whole lot written down or anything. The only thing I do know is one night Eric's studying late and he said, well, we're going to come home. He's coming home for the weekend. And, I'm going to bring a couple friends and they're going to spend the night and go on to St. Louis the next morning. and would have never known that one of those was going to be his wife. I can only imagine things to be accomplished in the future, and happy to have her as daughter-in-law.
The rain has stopped us from being outside today, but I don't think that makes this day any more beautiful. So we will begin in the same way. We gather on this beautiful day here in Innsbruck, Missouri, to celebrate the wedding of Rachel Pearson and Eric Penton, a celebration 6 years in the making. When I asked Rachel what she loves about Eric, she said that Eric is a huge softie, and he's an even bigger romantic. He loves planning events for Rachel, like surprise trips to St. Louis on Valentine's Day, just so that Rachel can see her dad. He loves being able to dance and being able to teach Rachel how to dance as well. Eric loves that Rachel loves to make other people happy. He sees how she is incredibly passionate about working with others and with serving the people around her, whether that's in her work, in her family, with her friends. And Rachel always offers Eric a new perspective, whether it's battling about having 2 kids or having 10.
But there is one situation that I'm gonna tell you guys about. He told me never in my life could I tell anyone about this, but I'm going to. He told me never to tell Chris Burpee, but I'm gonna tell him right now. Cat's out of the bag. Eric and I drank in Nicaragua. We drank some beers. That's all I have. That's my story. That's all I can come up with. That's like the worst thing we ever did. Anyways, today is a special day. Eric, you did extremely well for yourself, my man. Your wife, Rachel. Ronak! We planned that. It's right here. It says, Ronak, woo. She's not only way out of your league, but she's also a wonderful person.
And if there's some advice that he would give you as you get married today, maybe here's what he would say.
Be happy. Be thankful. Love you.